Hello, what's up? Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hope that you're doing well. Thank you as always for being here. Appreciate you stopping by, especially as we continue on listening to more XTC. Moving on to the next track here on English Settlement, which is going to be It's Nearly Africa. Not quite, but it's nearly Africa. What could this be about? Where could this be about? Have no idea until we actually go ahead and go down this particular track. So let's go ahead and get it down. It's Nearly Africa. We'll talk about it after. Let's go. I love the drums already.
Change your spirit free. Brush your green truth like a dart. Shake your bag of bones. Shake your bag of bones. That's not traffic roar. That's a leopard in your heart. Shake your bag of bones. Shake your bag of bones. Go tell your stale friends. Go tell false prophets and drug traffickers.
I like Terry's work here on the percussion.
And not to try to push up on his any faster, 'cause we're dancing with disaster, and the first will be the last is nearly Africa. Whoa!
Oh, great delivery there. It's fast.
Any day now, any day now, now, any day now, any day now.
And the little like xylophone or whatever it is that's being played. Maybe vibes.
Any day now, any day now. Unplug future plans, finger paint the sun on you. Shake your bag of bones, shake your bag of bones. Mend your missing links. I think trust could be the clue. Shake your bag of bones, shake your bag of bones. Go tell your war boys, go tell all leeches and panickers. And not to try to push up on us any faster, 'cause we're dancing with disaster, and the first will be the last is Sydney, Africa. Whoa, Sydney, Africa. Whoa, any day now, any day now, any day now, any day now, any day now.
I really like that melody though. From what I assume is by the phone or something.
Any day now.
Oh, some sax. Okay, I'll take it.
Go tell your stale
That was
friends.
a little short.
Tell false prophets and drug traffickers. But not to try to push our bodies any faster, 'cause we're dancing with disaster, and the first will be the last is Sydney, Africa. Whoa, Sydney, Africa. Whoa, any day now, 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 any day now. Any day now, 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 any day now.
I even like the way that like he's kind of chanting out, right? Because this whole track has a very tribal kind of nature to it. The drums from Terry are great. I love how that starts off the track. And I don't see anyone credit it to it, but it does sound like there's like vibraphone or one of those that's like doing that main melody that's kind of dun, 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 like kind of just bouncing around kind of on that metallic, like a soft metallic hit throughout. I love that melody. I love that. I like how it changes as well. It's not just a static melody that plays over and over, like especially in the second half of the track and the break later on, it breaks a little bit. I like that. Comes off of the mold alongside of that saxophone solo, which sounds nice. Who played the saxophone? Let's see. Saxophone, it's probably going to be Partridge on this one because he's credited saxophone, so I'm going to go with him playing that. I like that little echoey solo, right? And not a ton of notes, but the way that the notes do echo within themselves kind of adds this nice effect to it throughout this, once again, very, very tribal rhythm that the band kind of sits down on. And I love those kind of chanting vocals that we get. You hear them more at the end. But speaking of vocals, the delivery, especially when it switches into that fast-paced delivery in the verse, I'm with that. I love that. That's really, really good. Really nice little track here from the band. It's a shorter one, but it's a good one. Chance your spirit free, rush to greet truth like a dart. Shake your bag of bones, shake your bag of bones. That's not traffic roar, that's a leopard in your heart. Go tell your stale friends, go tell your false prophets and drug traffickers, not to try to push our bodies any faster, because we're dancing with disaster, and the first will be the last. It's nearly Africa. Any day now, it's nearly Africa. I don't know what he's talking about. I'm not quite sure. Unplug future plans, finger paint the sun on you. Shake your bag of bones, shake your bag of bones. Mend your missing links. I think trust should be the glue. Shake your bag of bones, shake your bag of bones. Go tell your war boys, go tell all leeches and blind panickers, now not to try to push your bodies any faster, because we're dancing with disaster, and the first will be the last. Like, he's saying if mankind continues to progress in a certain way, that it'll be our disaster, and instead of going forwards, it'll be going backwards, maybe? And I think maybe we're kind of viewing Africa with an outdated lens, because Africa is not like, it's underdeveloped in many places, but there's many places in Africa that are just as developed as anywhere else. So maybe that's what he's kind of getting at. Our civilization car is running wild. Who did you give the wheel to? The fat man driving us over the edge of the nearest cliff face, is he the same God that I've seen you kneel to? Good line. So he says our car, right? He's using an example here. He says, civilization is a car. Who did you give the wheel to? Who has control of civilization? And then he's like, did you give Jesus the wheel? And he's like, you see that whoever has the wheel is heading towards the cliff, right? Like, this ain't good. We're at the precipice, and instead of moving forward, we need to like take a left turn or something somewhere. Then he ends with the last verse there. Go tell his stale friends. Go tell your false prophets and drug traffickers. Blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. So I think that's what it's kind of saying. Like, hey, we're heading in a wrong direction. We need to reclaim the wheel and maybe turn it this way or that way before we go off the cliff and we can't come back from it. Basically. Now, what the specifics are that he's detailing, no idea. But I think that's at least in a most basic form the message that he's putting out there on this one. Let me know what you guys thought, though. Comments down below. Leave those down there. Follow me over on Twitter. Support the channel on Patreon. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.